We're gonna get this thing fixed up today, hopefully. I'm gonna drive up to Bill, which is Delicious Tuning, to see if we can finally figure out what exactly has been going wrong with this car. I believe we're gonna be doing some data logging today, because if you are not caught up, we keep getting a fuel cut issue, which is happening to a misfire up top. We're not quite sure what it is, although I have gotten so much feedback from you guys, giving a bunch of ideas and directions to chase, which I appreciate that. And like I said, we're gonna be playing around with it today, so hopefully we get some good luck. First things first, gotta start it off with a little FTB, a good way to start an afternoon off. At this point, I think I just like the car with no shift knob. We made it, fam. We here. Operation Make the Mustang GT Great Again is now in full effect, baby. Let's go. Is it gonna work today? Maybe.
I don't know.
Not.
I have no idea.
There's so many comments from people saying so many different things. I'm just curious to see what it says on the computer. Are we gonna data log or are we gonna dyno?
Yeah, we're gonna data log, and then we'll also put a wideband in the tailpipe. We'll check that.
Are you gonna put it on the dyno?
Yeah, we'll put it on the dyno.
Oh. I'm excited because I want to see what numbers this thing is putting down so we can see really what's going on. Because it's rated at 730.
I want to see what's going on. Because you said the air fuel ratios were fine, right? When you did polls?
When we did the polls, it said it was fine. But then when I called Roush, they said don't really pay attention to the AFR. Like word for word. Bill's right now trying to tap into the car a couple different ways because it's an Ecutech or because this isn't like COP. You can't just immediately jump in and see everything. He's gonna try different couple methods on trying to get into the car, see if we can see all the information that we're looking for so we can see what's really going on here.
I always love when he pulls up this graph chart.
That's when he knows shit's about to go down.
Yeah, it wasn't smooth though.
Right?
It was missing a little bit.
I told you.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Not like when we were on the road.
No.
It was totally different.
I'm gonna try it again, but now in third gear. That last one was fourth gear. We're spinning the tires on the dyno, so we're gonna adjust the PSI so we can have better grip. We just captured the issue that I've been having when I say the car fuel cuts. You can see the yellow line is what we just did. And then right as he gets towards like 7,000 RPM, and in this case it's like really at 6,000, the car just cuts everything. That's what we need to figure out why. Bill and I just made a pit stop at a gas station to try and pick up some 100 octane. Bill, can you explain it? Because I think I'm gonna explain it, I'm just gonna butcher it.
Okay, so we used like a Ecutech ECU connect. We plugged in with that, and we were log Ford EcoBoost stuff. When we were logging the knock retard and like timing adjustment, air fuel ratio, cam advance. Everything looked okay except for the knock retard. It was yanking out timing like crazy. Usually a sign that the gas that's just being used is just kind of shit gas. Being supercharged, the tune came from East Coast. I'm almost thinking it might be like a 93 octane tune, not a 91. And that's why it's just yanking out timing and feels like shit.
California problems with that 91 gas. So that's why we made a special trip to get some 100 octane, which is like 5 gallons almost. It's $43. Sick. It smells, it smells different. I can smell it from here. It's like spicy. It's like a spicy smell. All right, 5 gallons cost us 46 bucks. 100 octane, we're hoping will clear up the car and shouldn't be freaking out when we get to the top of the RPM. So wish us luck. We're gonna head back here, dump it all in the car and see what happens. Fingers crossed that this helps. Ran a 530, the last one was 404.
It was definitely better, but it still had a little hesitation.
Definitely better, it still hesitated, but it didn't drop off, and we've never had anything close to that much power before.
No, you can definitely see right around 45 it starts picking up.
Low end, we were consistent, right around 45. We normally were right here. We just picked up 130 horsepower off the top. Went down now.
Got pretty pissed off up top.
Yeah, it's misfiring again.
Yeah.
Still. Oh my God. All right, so after doing a couple pulls that I didn't show on camera, we kind of have narrowed down what our issue is, and we've kind of based it on the knock sensors. Something is screwing up the knock sensors, and we're not quite sure what it is. Before I go in depth, I want to show the screen here. So this blue run right here is a pull that we did when we disconnected the knock sensors. So the car wasn't able to read anything the knock sensors were saying, and eventually it did stop us. That was the car putting in limp mode because it's freaking out because it's not reading anything. But if you notice, this blue line is the cleanest out of every single pull that we did. And not only is it the cleanest, but it's also making the most power out of all of these runs. That makes us think that there isn't something mechanically wrong with the motor, and that it's more so there's something wrong with the knock sensor. So something that Bill brought up that, now that I'm thinking back on it, Calvin and I probably might have overlooked, is that he was saying that it's very important to make sure that the knock sensors is torqued down correctly. I can almost bet $1 million that we didn't torque it down to the exact spec. So we either could have over torqued it or under torqued it, under tightened it. And that could be making the car pick up false knock readings, which, Bill, you were saying that's what kind of we're seeing.
Just from Subaru experience, it's very important to have them clocked correctly and to have the correct torque setting. Both of those combined give you the proper knock sensitivity for a Subaru, and I would assume it's the same with Fords and everybody else. And to go along with the whole disconnecting the knock sensor, I know everybody might be concerned that we're disconnecting knock sensors, we might have knock. We actually are not going to. The tune's based on 91 octane. We actually have put 5 gallons of 100 octane in before we even went and did that. That way we have like a 95 octane mix. So there's really no way we're gonna have knock. And we were listening for it too while we're doing the pull.
Yeah, we don't hear anything at all. There's a glimmer of hope. Without the knock sensor trying to screw up the car up until the limp mode, we had a beautiful pull, the cleanest thing we've ever seen. And just going off of this projection, it would have put us close to 600 horsepower, which is way more than our best pull with the knock sensors, which was 530, which would contribute to our theory that the car is not making the power that we should be seeing. So ultimately, there could be 70 to 100 power that we're missing out of the pulls, which, as we've kind of been reflecting, it just doesn't feel 100% right. So this is actually a good thing in the situation that we're in, meaning that we're gonna have to pull these knock sensors and we're gonna have to retorque them down. And in theory, we'll also check the wires too. Maybe there's a short somewhere, maybe one of the wires got screwed up. But our issue, we believe, is within the knock sensor right now. It's not tune related. There's hope, boys. So we're gonna have to pull this apart and see what is exactly going on. All right, we're gonna do a celebratory burnout
We're
because
doing a bet right now for a quarter.
Yeah.
I'm betting it's not gonna work because the knock sensors still aren't working right.
probably not. We're gonna do the line lock mode because we figured it out. You guys remember that? We haven't even tried spinning our Triple Eights. When we did that, we were on those stock shitty Mustang tires. We'll try it. I don't think the burnout will work because it's probably gonna freak out because our motor's blown, but we'll find out. Do I need to like ask them or should I just
go and do it.
You're kidding.
The cold,
Just
what
don't
is called
embarrass
beach grease?
yourself.
They literally have 2 like truck hot rods in the middle of it.
It's gonna be really awkward when I try to do it in front of him and it just doesn't work.
That's
Yeah.
what's gonna be great. And he's gonna have it on video.
Yeah, you're just gonna limp dick it, Teach.
You're not gonna like tell them?
Mustang, dude.
Hey, it worked! Hey, even with a blown motor, dude, it still works.
Burnouts with the blown motor. That should be the title.
Did you get a good thumbnail?
I don't know. I wasn't
You have
ready.
to get a good
I wasn't
thumbnail.
ready. I don't know.
How's it look back there?
Oh.
It's so funny how like it allows us to do that, but it won't allow us to do like proper numbers on the dyno. our 888s can spin easy,
Oh,
dude.
we're still good.
All right, well, huge shout out to Bill for taking me in today and wasting a bunch of his time. Bill's the day one.
Man, no worries, man.
Bill's been the day one homie from the beginning. Still hasn't put that supercharger on his BRZ yet. It's no
Yeah, I
big
was
deal.
gonna ask you about that. Where is that?
It's there. It's there.
It's
It ain't there. It ain't there. Probably tomorrow we will dive into the knock sensor issue. We leave for Puerto Rico in like 2 days. June 30th, Puerto Rico. Hope to see you guys. All the information and tickets will be linked down below. We'll probably end it here. You can't really top that, so I don't think we should even continue this anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow. I want to add in really quick before this video ends. For whatever it's worth, the car having 100 octane in it right now and actually like driving on the road, this car drives phenomenally better than it ever did. It's a lot smoother up top and it feels quicker too. Like I know we didn't really change anything today, but that 100 octane did a lot. So I'll drop to third here. I'm at 4,000 RPM. Holy shit, that's fast. That is fast. I just got a misfire again, but the 100 octane definitely way bigger of a difference than I thought it would. When this thing has the knock sensor figured out, this thing will feel fucking fast. I will say, I'm impressed. More impressed than I've ever been with this car. And I just got so hyped on figuring this thing out because I wish I was filming when I was just driving home. I was like thinking to myself, oh my God, this thing feels really good. It feels a lot more alive. It's not like all breaking up top. Because like I said, it only really breaks up towards the like 6,000 RPM, which is kind of near the end. I'm rambling, but I'm excited. This thing does feel really good, and I'm excited to see how it's gonna feel when we figure out this issue. And now my car smells great because it smells like burnt tire because of those burnouts. It smells fucking good in here. I'm super hyped. All right, see you guys later. Bye.